Do with a few more fingers on that thing.
I'd also appreciate you subscribing to the channel, so hit that subscribe button and the bell to be advised when a new video is available. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
Yeah, slight drop, good. I take it we should wait till he takes off.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Can't, he's got the runway.
Today we get to meet Bryan. Bryan has owned and flown aircraft off and on for many years, but there's been quite a gap since he last flew. One issue that most new pilots make is not using sufficient right rudder. The aircraft by design will always want to pull to the left, so it requires additional foot rudder skills to maintain directional control. Both on takeoff, landing and in flight. I usually call it lazy feet. So today's lesson we spend quite some time using a routine to help Bryan coordinate his feet along with developing the motor skills required to manage all the inputs to coordinate his turns, both rudder and control. So come with us as we have some airtime fun and enjoy.
So I'm doing a final check. I always do a final check. Got flaps are set. Fuel pump is on. Green, 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 green. They're the four most important things we need to check. And if we have an engine failure on takeoff,
You'll take over.
we will stick forward. That's going to be our most important thing to do.
Traffic radius 30, downwind 19 for a full stop this time. Over traffic.
So I push the foot in fairly hard. That's it, with the right foot, good. Just a touch of power. Never stop on the gravel, right? If we go across on the grass a bit, that doesn't matter. Keep coming around full foot.
Got as much in as I can get.
That's fine, keep going around. A very big turning circle. Back into the middle, don't stop. Now hand on the stick. And looking ahead, all clear on the runway. So make a call 7560, line up and rolling 19.
Traffic Murray Bridge, 7560, lined up rolling on 19 Murray Bridge.
Right foot, that's it, get in a little bit more, there it is there. Nose will just off the ground, a bit more, and right foot, and hold it there. Just keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. And wait for it to come off its own accord. Now, we're going to get airspeed. Now, see I'm pushing it forward, just to get a bit of airspeed. Now we're okay, up we go. We want to climb out at 70 knots, so pitch it to hold this at not too much there, a bit further forward. About 70 knots, about there. Trim it forward a bit, that's better. Take a bit of pressure off. Now with 400 feet, the flaps can be eased up. As they ease up, we bring the stick back just a little bit because it'll sink. Feel it sinking?
Yes.
That's it, we're up, done. And when we turn crosswind, we'll put the fuel pump off.
And we'll do that at 700 feet?
Correct. So now, nice coordinated turn, aim towards the island there in the middle of the water there. That's it. Now we can turn the fuel pump off. And we can pitch it up to climb to 80 knots, so we can steepen it up just a little bit. That feels better, look at the water.
Yes.
Welcome to my new skip ball, balance ball, right? So we're just going to head straight out here from 1,500 feet. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 7560, departing crosswind 19, climbing 1,500 and tracking east, Murray Bridge. So to our YouTubers, welcome to Bryan.
Yes. Welcome YouTubers.
Yeah. We are today trying to help Bryan loosen up his feet a little bit when it comes to the landing approach. So today we have this...
Taking up the circuit. For runway 19 for a full stop this time. We're on upwind at the moment, very much traffic.
Let's start again. So we have this unique balance ball in front of us, which is nothing more than exactly the same as the skip ball or the balance ball, but it's a good indicator. So what we're going to do now that we're above and beyond the traffic is we're going to have an aiming point, maybe that white,
in the river?
Right, whatever you want as an aiming point. What we're going to do is we're going to, in a minute, just keep it level at the moment.
Aiming at the aiming point.
Yeah, just get your aiming point right first. And we're going to start making some very small rolls. We don't want it to be exaggerated, but we want small rolls, and we're going to make sure that this balance ball stays level. Right? So have you got yourself an aiming point?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no rush with this thing. We're just going to slowly bang, and then bang, bang. So just give it a try first of all on your own. So here you go. That's it. Feel the foot? There's a bit of right foot needed there. Whichever side the water's out of is the foot. Okay, now go the other way. That's better. Now come back the other way. Just slowly. Look at the water. Perfectly steady. Right, now back again. Nice and smooth. So you're having to manage the pressure and also the control column at the same time. Get the idea?
Yep.
So come out straight and level again. So we're on the aiming point again?
Yes.
Okay, so now the ball's out a little bit to the left, see that? A little bit of left foot, that's better. Just keep it steady there. These controls need to be slightly adjusted, trimmed if you will, right? You're trimming with your feet and your hand. So let's just do another one, gently left and right. Bit more. Now come across to the right. Right foot, right stick. That's it, look at the ball. Perfect. Now the other way. And again, back again. Come back to centre. So this time we want to exacerbate that a little bit more. We want it to be larger. Not bang right over, but larger input. Back over. Now come the other way. Now come the other way. That's it, back the other way. Look at the water. Hardly moving. Right, back the other way. Now make them steeper. A little bit of left foot there required. Now come back the other way. When it gets out of control, come back to straight and level. Don't make it hard on yourself. So get yourself balanced again. Right? Start it again. It's just an exercise, that's all it is. If you get confused, what do you use, eh? Always step on the high side. Okay?
What I was.
That's what you're teaching your feet to do, right? We've got to get them to respond. Try it again, just don't be in a rush. Once you get to where you want it on one side, bring it straight back to the other side. Push it and bang it over there, that's it then now. Straight back to the other side. So you're really having to play with your feet, aren't you?
Yeah.
No. Get yourself settled again. Now gently bang it the other way. That's better. Hold it there, hold it there. Now go back the other way. Aeroplane. Bring the power back just a little bit. So just relax your feet off there for a minute. So what I'm trying to get you to do is, see if I can get a go here for you. Get a bit of power on. We want to go left, right, left, right,
Echo Romeo, Echo Inspector on the flat side,
left,
runway 26, will descend to
right.
1100.
The water doesn't change.
Crosswind of
That's where we're heading. Could you feel my feet then?
Yes,
It does a fair bit of work.
Yes.
But you're not going to get this on the first attempt, I can assure you that. But that's what you've got to get practice for. So try it again. There it is there, and back again.
Traffic Yankee Tango Echo is on base for runway 26.
That's right. Now you're getting it. That's better. Keep going. And the other way. Look at the ball, basically staying where it wanted. You don't have to look at this. Look at that. Now Now steepen it up even on the next one, make it steeper over this side. Look at that, go back again. Look at that, back again. Basically pivot around an aiming point, can't you?
Yeah.
So if you want to get away from the farm, just motorplane for a minute, straight and level, we want to get away from the farm, let's get the ball back here. If I want to get away from the farm, I just do that.
Yeah.
Once I've got it there, I bring it back to straight and level again. You don't need to push one and not the other, they've got to go together. Solar farm activity there, eh?
Yeah.
That is big, isn't it?
Ah.
Okay, so wander over and have a look at the track, that's what you'd like to look at. So now a nice turn. No, see the right foot, you've got too much foot. And left foot in, there it is there. That's that water. That should be your guide.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do your banking idea again. That's it, over you go, the other one. Ah, you put too much foot in then. That's fine. So you're tending to bank or not use enough foot, that's what you're doing, so just straight and level for now. Back again. Now bank to the right, I want some right foot in. There it is there. Hold it there. Now go the other way. That's it, now come back the other way. See the water staying level?
Yep.
Just fixate on the water and your feet will go where it should. What people tend to do, and you said all the time, is they will, my opinion just for a minute, let's get this, what they'll do is they'll go into a left-hand turn. What a lot of people will do is they'll go into a bank turn, so I go bank turn left, right? So they go into a bank turn, and when they're in the turn, the feet stay there and they do this.
The nose switches
They
around.
come back to the middle.
Yep.
Right?
So effective control.
Yeah, effectively. So if I just keep in a turn here now, I'm just leaving that alone. Once it's there, it's there.
Yep.
Right? You don't need, when you're in the turn, don't start to push it back again. And it really becomes a problem when you're coming into land.
Yeah.
Because now you're low and slow, and you're cross controls, you're going to be in big trouble, right? So let's just head back to Murray Bridge. A little bit of right foot, not much. That's enough. Just watching that ball. Nice turn. So we'll head back towards Murray Bridge now.
I'll check out my old house first. I used to live in the marina here.
Okay.
Recurring traffic, Yankee Tango Echo.
Be a nice place to live, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, second finger. The second story house on the from the end.
Okay.
Was our place.
Yeah, so do the exercise again. Always have an aiming point first of all.
Yep. Let's sit on top of the hill.
Sometimes people find it easy to start slowly and then progressively build up the pressures. This is only an indicator, but and don't fixate on it. So there you are. Just whichever side's high, just use your foot. Push that foot in. That's perfect. Keep it there. Lovely.
Hello, David.
Yeah, sometimes your feet get a little bit slow, that's all. You're out of control again, straighten it up. I mean, it's not something you can perfect in the first lesson, you know, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. Not too fast, that's it. But eventually you can go really fast, you'd be surprised. So when you're coming into land, you need that fluid footwork, right? The problem I see with some people, remember the old game that the kids used to play and hand to hand each other, and they'd do that?
Yes.
Right? And one would push against the other, and you don't want your feet fighting each other.
No.
That's going to be a real problem when you land. So we're going to try and stop that. 1275. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabber 7560 is 10 to the southeast at 1,500 inbound, estimate circuits in 6 minutes, Murray Bridge. So what that's telling me is that you're just not putting it, you've got too much, you're not putting enough of the side you're turning to's foot in. That's better. Don't jam it in, nice and smooth, there it is there, yeah. Come back again. Nice and easy, that's it, perfect. Go back the other way. Lovely. Get the idea? That's all it is. I think that's a good exercise for you.
It is a damn good exercise.
And we'll do some low flying. I want you to see this runway go from narrow to very wide.
Yes.
The worst part about the skip ball, the balance ball being out, is passengers get sick. That's what makes them, primarily makes them sick, apart from turbulence. When we get to 80 knots, we can set one stage of flap. And we're not going to land. That's the key, right? Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabber 7560, turning base, 19, touch and go, Murray Bridge. So we don't want to go below 800. So once we've turned around this stand of trees here, that tin shed over there, that's your aiming point for parallel to the runway. Where's the shed out to the left a little bit, so just about left foot as well, that's it, perfect, lovely. Now straighten it up, there's that exercise again, right? All clear out to the right, nothing coming in. Okay, so now start a nice gentle turn to the left. Over here can go away now. Can't go any slower, can we? So we just have to be fast when we land. Or we could put full flap out. Go full flap. The nose down. Having our aiming point. We're looking at our airspeed. Not going to land. Come over to the right a little bit. Coming down. You tell me when it goes wide. But we're not going to land, so get ready for a bit of throttle in a minute. No, not yet, just a minute. Is it wide yet? Now it's wide. See the wide there?
Yep.
So fly along it. Oh, we touched the wheel. Oh, $5 extra. Right foot. We just touched the... Okay, full power, full power, full power. We've got full flaps on that side, so let's get the... No, not yet, don't touch them.
Yep.
Not yet. Until we get some airspeed up here. Okay. Now ease the flap up to one stage. Hold it there, get some airspeed up, and then up we go. Beautiful.
I'm still not seeing the runway, I'm still looking over the nose.
Okay. Has this got a red line now? I don't think it has it? No,
No.
okay, no, okay. Yeah, don't look at the bubble. Drop your eyesight down below so you can't see it if you can do that.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
be fairly tall, that can help. Look at that ball, nearly centred. A little bit of left foot. A bit more left foot. There we are there, and then slowly come out of it. That's it, look at the ball. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Look at this. So we're not going to land. But I want you to tell me when it goes wide. Okay?
Yep.
Nothing coming from the right, all clear. Start your turn. Nice coordinated turn, perfect. And bring the power back because we're fairly high now. So the windsock is dead, where airspeed is high, we can't do much about that. Can't get it back any slower. I'd put another stage of flap on if it was me. And then pitch it down, because you won't gain speed as you come down. Get ready to use the throttle when we need to, right? You tell me when it goes wide. Hold it, don't be frightened. Fly along it. Use your feet, that's okay. There, right foot, bit of right foot, right foot, right foot. Yeah, we landed, we didn't try it, did we? Bit of right foot. I'll just put the... Okay, full power, full power, full power, up we go. Bit of right foot, that's it there, hold it there. Wait till we get some airspeed. No rush, any runway.
No big traffic.
Up you go. Now you can turn, nice coordinated turn. Oh yes, look at the ball, look at the water. Perfect. That's much better, isn't it?
Yeah, some of the skill set must be coming back.
Well, it just takes time.
Yeah.
We all get old and crusty in the end.
Traffic Murray Bridge, GoPro 7560 is downwind for 19, touch and go Murray Bridge.
Perfect. Without even looking at it. Good. Okay, round you come. A 70 knot turn. Now we're lower than we were before, but that's okay. The power back now. Don't look over the bubble, look down the left hand side. Look down your left leg. That's the line you want. Yeah, use your left bump cheek, that's what I suggest. As an alignment, we're not going to land, we're just going to float along that runway. Nice and slow, you're just working your way down to it.
And Murray Street. Sierra Kilo India's just turned downwind runway 19er for a touch
Bit to the right, bit to the right, that's it there. Fly along the runway. No, don't need to. Right, that's it there, now fly along it. Is it wide now? Bit of right, bit of come to the right, over the right, bit of power, just a touch of power, just a touch, that's enough. Oh, look at this. That's a perfect landing, right? Bit of right foot, come over to the right. Over the right, over the right, over the right. Look down your left bump cheek. Okay, full power, go. Beautiful. So you're landing without even, we're landing without even trying, aren't we?
That's right.
You got this well and truly in control now.
We will solve the problem here.
And you turned at 800, right on the spot. Perfect. Look at that water, nearly just a little bit of left foot in. Bit of left foot in. There you go. Much better.
Bit to the left a bit.
That's okay, well you can come out the right again, can't you? So the wind, the routine, windsock, airspeed, an aiming point, I'd go for the second set of cones in, I'd say. About there. Fix things up here early. We get near the runway. We're just going to fly along it again. Look down your left bump cheek, that's alignment. Bit of right foot, just a touch.
Traffic Murray Bridge. Mike, think of Bravo lining up.
Yep. Hold it there,
Runway
hold it there.
19er for circuits. Murray
Perfect
Bridge.
landing, right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot. Up you go. So you landed without me touching it and you did a normal landing.
Yep.
Not too steep. Not too steep. That's so much better, isn't it? But I guarantee you, just so long as you remember this, you will relapse with your feet, so you've got to keep constantly thinking about what you're doing with your feet. Very nice, look at this.
Yeah, got something
Murray
right.
Bridge traffic. Sierra Kilo India's turning downwind.
That is a damn good bloody hint.
To go, and we're number 3 in the circuit pattern. Murray Bridge.
Yeah, you know it's going to go left, so don't go too far to the left. Think about your left bum cheek again. That's your alignment, that leg bum cheek, right? A little bit fast, nothing we can do about that. That's okay, just keep coming down. We're just not going to land, we're just going to do that fly along like you did before. And we need to use power, we'll use it, alright? To the right, come over the right a bit, that's it. That's better. Fly along the runway, no, keep it coming. Not wide yet, now it's wide. Bit of right foot. There we are, we're down. Too slow. Power. Down. About there somewhere, keep coming, keep going, keep